The Heckler Koch HK416 is an assault rifle/carbine designed and manufactured by Heckler Koch. Although its design is in large part based on the AR-15 class of weapons, specifically the Colt M4 carbine family issued to the U.S. military, it uses an HK proprietary short-stroke gas piston system originally derived from the Armalite AR-18. The same system was also used in Heckler Koch's earlier G36 family of rifles. The HK416 gained fame as the weapon that United States Navy SEALs from DEV Red Squadron used to kill Osama bin Laden in 2011. History. The United States Army's Delta Force, at the request of R&D NCO Larry Vickers, collaborated with the German arms maker Heckler Koch to develop the new carbine in the early 1990s. During development, Heckler Koch capitalized on experience gained developing the Bundeswehr's Heckler Koch G36 assault rifle, the U.S. Army's XM8 rifle project, cancelled in 2005, and the modernization of the British Armed Forces SA-80 small arms family. The project was originally called the Heckler Koch M4, but this was changed in response to a trademark infringement suit filed by Colt Defense. Delta Force replaced its M4S with the HK416 in 2004, after tests revealed that the piston operating system significantly reduces malfunctions while increasing the life of parts. The HK416 has been tested by the United States military and is in use with some law enforcement agencies and special operations units. It has also been adopted as the standard rifle of the Norwegian Armed Forces and the French Armed Forces. A modified variant underwent testing by the United States Marine Corps as the M27 infantry automatic rifle. After the Marine Corps operational test and evaluation activity supervised a round of testing at MDAG C-29 Palms, Fort McCoy, and Camp Shelby, for dust, cold weather, and hot weather conditions, respectively. As of March 2012, fielding of 452 IARs has been completed of 4,748 ordered. 5 infantry battalions, 1st Light Armored Reconnaissance Battalion and 2nd Battalion, 4th Marines, out of Camp Pendleton, CA, 1st Battalion, 3rd Marines, out of Marine Corps Base High, 1st Battalion, 9th Marines, out of Camp Lejeune, NC, and 1st Battalion, 25th Marines, out of Fort Devens, MA have deployed the weapon. In December 2017, the Marine Corps revealed a decision to equip every Marine in an infantry squad with the M27. Design details. The HK416 uses a HK proprietary short-stroke gas piston system that derives from the HK G36, foregoing the direct impingement gas system standard in AR-15 rifles. The HK G36 gas system was in turn partially derived from the AR-18 assault rifle designed in 1963. The HK system uses a short-stroke piston driving an operating rod to force the bolt carrier to the rear. This design prevents combustion gases from entering the weapon's interior, a shortcoming with direct impingement systems. The reduction in heat and fouling of the bolt carrier group increases the reliability of the weapon and extends the interval between stoppages. During factory tests, the HK416 fired 10,000 rounds in full auto without malfunctioning. It also reduces operator cleaning time and stress on critical components. According to H&K, experience that Heckler Koch gained during its highly successful midlife improvement program for the British Army SA-80 assault rifle, have now borne fruit in the HK416. The HK416 is equipped with a proprietary accessory rail forearm with MIL STD 1913 rails on all 4 sides. This lets most current accessories for M4/M16 type weapons fit the HK416. The HK416 rail forearm can be installed and removed without tools by using the bolt locking lug as the screwdriver. The rail forearm is free-floating and does not contact the barrel, improving accuracy. The HK416 has an adjustable multi-position telescopic buttstock, offering 6 different lengths of pull. The shoulder pad can be either convex or concave, and the stock features a storage space for maintenance accessories, spare electrical batteries or other small kit items. It can also be switched out for other variations like mag pull stocks. The trigger pull is 34 N, 7.6 lbf. The empty weight of a HK416 box magazine is 250 grams, 8.8 ounces. The HK416's barrel is cold hammer forged with a 20,000 round service life and features a 6 grooves 178 mm, 7 in, right-hand twist. The cold hammer forging process provides a stronger barrel for greater safety in case of an obstructed bore or for extended firing sessions. Modifications for an over-the-beach, OTB, capabilities such as drainage holes in the bolt carrier and buffer system are available to let the HK416 fire safely after being submerged in water. Differences from the M4. The HK416's outer appearance resembles the M4. It includes international symbols for safe, semi-automatic, and fully automatic. It has a redesigned retractable stock that lets the user rotate the butt plate, and a new pistol grip designed by HK to more ergonomically fit the hand. A new single-piece handguard attaches to the rifle with a free-floating rail interface system for mounting accessories. The most notable internal difference is the short-stroke gas piston system, which is derived from the HK-G36. Furthermore, an adjustable gas block with piston allows reliable operation on short-barreled models, with or without a suppressor attached. Finally, the HK416 includes a folding front sight, and a rear sight similar to the G3. The HK416 system is offered as an upper receiver, separate from the rest of the rifle, as a replacement to the standard issue M4 upper receiver. It can attach to existing AR-15 family rifles, giving them the new gas system, the new handguard, and sights, while retaining the original lower receiver. The Heckler Koch HK416 can also be purchased as a fully assembled, stand-alone carbine. Evaluation. In July 2007, the U.S. Army announced a limited competition between the M4 carbine, FN SCAR, HK416, XCR, and the previously shelved HK-XM8. 10 examples of each of the 4 competitors were involved. Each weapon fired 6,000 rounds in an extreme dust environment. The shoot-off was for assessing future needs, not to select a replacement for the M4. The XM8 scored the best, with only 127 stoppages and 60,000 total rounds. The FN SCAR Lite had 226 stoppages, while the HK416 had 233 stoppages. The M4 carbine scored significantly worse than the rest of the field with 882 stoppages. However, magazine failures caused 239 of the M4's 882 failures. Army officials said, in December 2007, that the new magazines could be combat-ready by spring if testing went well. In December 2009, a modified version of the HK416 was selected for the final testing in the Infantry Automatic Rifle Program, designed to partially replace the M249 light machine gun at the squad level for the United States Marine Corps. It beat the 3 other finalists by FN Herstal and Colt Defense. In July 2010, the HK416 IAR was designated as the M27, and 450 were procured for additional testing. The Norwegian Army conducted an extensive evaluation before selecting the HK416 as its new primary firearm. The Turkish company Makina ve Kimya Endüstrisi Kurumu, Mechanical and Chemical Industry Corporation, has considered manufacturing a copy of the HK416 as the MKEK Mermitsikwan for the Turkish Armed Forces. Instead, the new MPT-76 rifle has been developed by Kalkalip with MKEK as the producer, with the Mermitsikwan dropped from adoption into the Turkish military. The French Armed Forces conducted a rifle evaluation and trial to replace the FAMAS, and selected the HK416F as its primary firearm in 2016. Of the 93,080 rifles, 54,575 will be a short version within 280 mm, 11 in, barrel weighing 3.7 kg, 8.2 pounds, without the ability to use a grenade launcher, and 38,505 will be a standard version with a 368 mm, 14.5 in, barrel weighing 4 kg, 8.8 pounds, of which 14,915 will take feeling attachments. Standard rifles will be supplied with 10,767 HK416F grenade launchers. 5,000 units are supposed to be delivered in 2017, half of the order delivered by 2022, and the order fulfilled by 2028. The first batch of 400 rifles was delivered on May 3, 2017. HK416A5. The HK416 was one of the weapons displayed to U.S. Army officials during an invitation-only Industry Day on November 13, 2008. The goal of the Industry Day was to review current carbine technology prior to writing formal requirements for a future replacement for the M4 carbine. The HK416 was then an entry in the individual carbine competition to replace the M4. The weapon submitted was known as the HK416A5. It features a stock similar to that of the G28 designated marksman rifle, except slimmer and non-adjustable. The rifle features an improved tool-less adjustable gas regulator for suppressor use, which can accommodate barrel lengths down to 267 mm, 10.5 in, without modifications. It also features a redesigned lower receiver with ambidextrous fire controls, optimized magazine and ammunition compatibility, a repair kit housed inside the pistol grip, and a flat dark earth color scheme. The stock has a fixed butt plate and no longer has a storage space, as well as the sling loops removed from it. The V2HK battle grip is incorporated, which has the V2 grip profile with the storage compartment of the V1 grip for tools. The handguard uses a new hexagonal-shaped cross bolt that cannot be removed by the bolt-locking lugs, but instead by the takedown tool housed inside the grip. It has a heavy-duty castle nut, which is more robust than the previous version, therefore making that weak spot more resistant to impact. The individual carbine competition was cancelled before a winning weapon was chosen. The HK416A5 offers several additional features compared to the preceding HK416 models and has become the standard military and law enforcement model line. German Arms Procurement Agency designation. In mid-2014, the German Arms Procurement Agency type classified the HK416A5 with a 16.5 in, 420 mm, barrel as the G38, Forgeur 38. The carbine version with a 14.5 in, 370 mm, barrel received the G38K, another version with an 11 in, 280 mm, barrel received the G38C designation in the Bundeswehr catalog, Katalog der Bundeswehr. Variants. HKM4. The Heckler Koch HK4D was a prototype of the HK416 that bore heavy resemblance to a standard M4 carbine. The weapon featured the short-stroke proprietary piston system later found in the HK416. The rifle came fitted with a polymer two-piece handguard, and could also fit the standard M4 rail integration system handguard. Two variants, one with a fixed stock and one with a collapsible stock, were on display at SHOT Show 2004. These early prototypes lacked the dust cover door found on most rifles of the type. Military and law enforcement. The HK416 models chambered for 5.56 x 45 mm NATO available to the military and law enforcement market are D10RS, subcompact with a 264 mm, 10.4 in, barrel. D14.5Rs, carbine rifle 368 mm, 14.5 in, barrel. D16.5Rs, rifle with 419 mm, 16.5 in, barrel. D20RS, full-sized rifle 505 mm, 19.9 in, barrel. As of 2013, the HK416A5 models chambered for 5.56 x 45 mm NATO available to the military and law enforcement market are HK416A511, subcompact with a 279 mm, 11.0 in, barrel. HK416A5 14.5, carbine rifle 368 mm, 14.5 in, barrel. HK416A5 16.5, rifle with 419 mm, 16.5 in, barrel. HK416A520, full-sized rifle 505 mm, 19.9 in, barrel. HK416 derivates. HK416C, the ultra-compact variant, with C4 commando. The HK416C has a 228 mm, 9.0 in, barrel and is expected to produce muzzle velocities of approximately 730 m/s, 2,395 feet/s. The firearm's precision is specified as 4 MOA, 12 cm at 100 m, by Heckler Koch. The HK416C has a high degree of component commonality with the HK416 family, but uses a shortened buffer tube and a collapsible buttstock similar to variants of H&K's MP5 submachine gun and the HK53 carbine. HK416N, variant adopted by the Norwegian Forsvaret, Armed Forces. HK416S, Norwegian modification of the HK416N, to fit the role of designated marksman rifle. M27 Infantry Automatic Rifle, a squad automatic weapon variant developed from the D16.5Rs for the United States Marine Corps. HK416A5, improved carbine entered in the individual carbine competition. The competition was cancelled without a weapon chosen. HK416F, version derivate from the HK416A5 for the French Armed Forces. The HK416F replaces the flip-up front sight with a specialized bayonet lug, has a rounded trigger guard reminiscent of the Patriot Ordnance Factory P416 and uses a custom barrel muzzle to attach and fire rifle grenades. Variants include HK416F Standard and HK416F Short. HK416A7, model and test by the U.S. Army 1st SFODD has improved safety/fire selector switch with 45-degree throws. Large caliber. HK417, larger caliber variant chambered for 7.62 x 51 mm NATO. HKG28 and M110A1 XAS, military designations of different HK417 variants. The first has the nomenclature of HK241E2 standard by Heckler Koch GmbH and is used by the German Armed Forces. The second has been recently adopted by the U.S. Army and sports an aluminum upper receiver instead of steel to meet weight requirements, along with an M-lock handguard, weighing 8.4 pounds, 3.8 kilograms, unloaded. HK337, variant built specifically to run both the 300 BLK and 300 Whisper cartridges. Aside from the shorter 8.9 barrel, it is cosmetically very similar to the HK416A5, 11 carbine. Civilian variants of the HK416 and HK417 introduced in 2007 were known as MR223 and MR308, as they remain known in Europe. Both are semi-automatic rifles with several sporterized features. At the 2009 SHOT Show, these two firearms were introduced to the American civilian market renamed respectively MR556 and MR762. There is another variant of the MR556 called the MR556A1, which is an improved version of the former. It was created with input from American Special Forces units. The MR556A1 lets the upper receiver attach to any M16/M4/AR-15 family lower receiver, as the receiver takedown pins are in the same standard location. The original CO concept for the MR556 did not allow for this, as the takedown pins were located in a non-standard location. The MR223 maintains the non-standard location of the pins, disallowing attachment of the upper receiver to the lower receivers of any other M16/M4/AR-15 family of rifles. As of 2012, the MR556A1 upper receiver group fits standard AR-15 lower receivers without modification, and functions reliably with standard Stanag magazines. HKUSA sells a variant under the MR556A1 competition model nomenclature. It comes with a 14.5 free-float modular rail system, MRS, 16.5 barrel OSS compensator and Magpul CTR buttstock. The firearm's precision is specified as 1 MOA by Heckler & Koch. In Europe, the MR223A3 variant is sold with the same cosmetic and ergonomical improvements of the HK416A5. The French importer of Heckler & Koch in France, RUAG Defense, have announced that they are going to sell 2 civilian versions of the HK416F, named the MR223FS, 14.5 standard version, and MR223FC, 11 short version. Type assault rifle. Carbine. Squad automatic weapon, M27IAR. AR-15 style rifle. Place of origin Germany. Service history. In service 2004 present. Used by C users. Wars: War in Afghanistan. Iraq War. Northern Mali conflict. 2013 Lahad Datu standoff. Production history. Manufacturer Heckler & Koch. Produced 2004 present. Variants HK417, M27 infantry automatic rifle, and others. Specifications. Weight 2.950 kilograms, 6.50 pounds, to 3.855 kilograms, 8.50 pounds. Length 690 millimeters, 27.2 in, to 1037 millimeters, 40.8 in, stock extended. Barrel length 228 mm, 9.0 in, to 505 mm, 19.9 in. Width 78 mm, 3.1 in. Height 236 mm, 9.3 in, to 240 mm, 9.4 in. Cartridge 5.56 x 45 mm NATO. Action short stroke piston, rotating bolt. Rate of fire 700-900 rounds/min, cyclic, HK416. 850 rounds/min, cyclic, HK416A5. Muzzle velocity varies according to barrel length. 788 m/s, 10.4 in. 882 m/s, 14.5 in. 890 m/s, 16.5 in. 917 m/s, 19.9 in. Effective firing range 300 m, 11 model, point targets. Maximum firing range 400 m, 11 model, area targets. Feed system 20, 30 round detachable Stanag magazine, 100 round detachable Beta C mag. Sights: rear rotary diopter sight and front post, Picatinny rail.
Please subscribe and thanks for watching.